Hi everyone, welcome to Steinbach, Manitoba. My name is Janine Friesen. Today I'm going to be making an appetizer for the Real Women of Philadelphia contest. Today we're going to be using not only our Philadelphia cream cheese, but we're also going to be using pears and goat cheese. Today we're going to be making Pear Philly Goat Tarts. We've made gluten-free seasoned tart shells filled with a goat cheese, pear, and Philadelphia cream cheese filling, and topped it with some chives. I think you guys will really like this recipe. I thank you guys for stopping by today, and let's get cooking. We're going to start off by putting 3 ounces of our Philadelphia cream cheese. It's going to be in our tart dough, as well as 4 ounces of unsalted butter. We're going to put both of those in the mixer. Pop it on. And we're going to beat it to get it nice and light and creamy. It's going to take 2 to 3 minutes on medium speed. So my cream cheese and my butter are nice and mixed and fluffy now. I'm just going to scrape the bowl down. I'm going to add 1 cup of, this is my all-purpose gluten-free flour. It consists of brown rice flour, potato starch, and tapioca starch. Feel free to use regular all-purpose flour. So that was our gluten-free all-purpose flour. I have a teaspoon of dried thyme and a pinch of salt. So we're going to turn this back on again, and we're going to let it run until the dough comes together in a nice lump. So as you can see here, my dough's all come together now. It's a nice little lump of dough. It's sticking together well. We're going to be rolling it out. Oh, it smells really good already. We're going to be rolling this out. Because I'm using a gluten-free flour, I'm going to be using tapioca starch to roll it out. Tapioca starch is extremely fine and powdery, very similar to cornstarch. It kind of sticks to everything, but it works really well for rolling out gluten-free dough. If you're not using a gluten-free dough, feel free to use regular flour to dust your work surface with and to dust the top with so that it doesn't stick to your rolling pin. But since the tapioca starch is so sticky, I'm going to put my apron on before I continue. There we go! That's better! You like? Me too. So I'm going to take some tapioca starch. Flour my work surface with it a little bit. Flour the top of the dough a little bit. This is my rolling pin that I've used for years. Unfortunately, the handles broke on it almost right away. But I've been using it just like this ever since. So you want to keep turning your dough, rolling it and turning it just to make sure it's not sticking. You want to roll your dough out to about 1/8 of an inch thick. This dough looks absolutely beautiful with the dried thyme in there. It's going to taste awesome too. So now I'll just shake off the excess tapioca starch. This is a cutter that I got from my mom. It's 4 inches in diameter and it has the zigzagged edges. It's for making tart shells. If you don't have a cutter like this, you can use a 4-inch, just a 4-inch, either a donut cutter, one that does not have the hole in the middle obviously, either a donut cutter, a biscuit cutter, a cookie cutter, something that's about 4 inches round. Because we're going to be putting these in normal size muffin tins, so they'll cover the bottom and go up the sides a little bit. So there we go, we'll take our dough. And for a gluten-free dough, this stuff actually handles really well. You just want to take your muffin tin now. Let me put this on top. Just take this and place it inside your muffin tin. Don't worry if the bottom breaks on you a little bit. We'll just piece it together. Gluten-free dough is not fantastic in how how much it can bend. It usually cracks a little bit. There, we'll just continue lining our muffin tin with these and making little tart shells, and then I'll come back and show you how to make the filling for them. Alright, now that we have our tart shells done, I rolled it out one more time. Like the offcuts I rolled together one more time, and I got a dozen of them. They're nicely pressed in there. We're going to start with the filling, and the filling is going to be with Philadelphia cream cheese and goat cheese and pears. So we're going to put about 4 ounces of goat cheese and an ounce of Philadelphia cream cheese. We are going to take and mix this up first, and then we'll start adding in some of the other seasonings. Okay, our cream cheese and our goat cheese is all nicely blended together, nice and mixed. To it, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of milk. You could also use whipping cream. I just happen to be out of it, but you could use it. We are going to add 2 eggs and about 2 teaspoons of fresh chopped chives. I went and cut this off my chives this morning, and my chives are actually almost blooming already. So what do you guys think? Should I cut them down and let them grow again, or let them bloom? Let me know what you think. That's about 2 teaspoons of chives and some black pepper. So we're going to take and mix this together. Now that we have our filling all mixed and fairly smooth, I'm going to take 1 pear that I've diced fairly small, and I'm going to put that in the bottom of each tart, so it lines the bottom of the tart shell. Now that my tarts are all lined with the diced pears, I'm going to take my mixture here and divide it between the 12 tart shells. Make sure you have a little bit of everything in each scoop. You want to leave some room for it to grow, because you have eggs in there, it will puff up. There you have it. Our tarts are filled with the cream cheese, goat cheese mixture on top of the pear. I'm going to take some finely chopped pecans and sprinkle them on top. Now that the tarts are sprinkled with the pecans, I'm going to put them in my preheated oven. My oven has been preheated to 375 degrees. I'm going to put them in there for 20 to 25 minutes until they've set and the crust is a nice golden brown. And now we wait and do the dishes. I'll see you guys back here in 20 to 25 minutes. Does anybody else do this? My mom always stored her handheld mixer in the box it came in. Now I do the same thing, but I have absolutely no reason behind it except that that's how Mom did it. So as you can see, our tarts are out of the oven. I baked them for about 23 minutes, and then I let them sit in the muffin pan for about 5 minutes just to let everything set and settle. And then using a knife, I went around each one and lifted it out of the muffin tin. I also sprinkled on some fresh chives on the top. I think they're beautiful. I can't believe they're gluten-free. Your guests won't believe they're gluten-free either if you decide to make them with gluten-free flour instead of an all-purpose flour. And now comes the best part. Having a snack before everybody else is home from school and work. It turned out really good. The tart shell is holding up amazingly well. It has a fantastic flavor with the thyme that we put in there. There's a nice onioniness, and the pears have cooked up beautifully. Really, really good. I hope you guys enjoy them. I'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.